Hey everybody, so welcome to Engineer's Life episode 16, and I want to start by saying that I just want to end this episode making a portal to the Twilight. Everything along the way, whatever, but the ending of this is going to be a portal to the Twilight. So, excuse me, but I have a little bit of a cough. I've been out for a large portion of the day, and it has been a long day. So let's start with our food of the day. The food of the day is going to be muscle milk. Muscle milk is what I'm making, and I'm doing that because it gives you pretty good buffs, and I'm thinking that it's going to be a good fight food because a lot of I made steel armor, and as you can see, the toughness is pretty good, but the actual armor rating it has much to be desired. So I mean, I can do things to make this better, but it is what it is. I think this mod pack's doing something to the effect of making it harder. I don't really know, but that's what I think. Um, Another thing is, what was the other thing? There was another thing. Um, I don't remember what the other thing was. No, it must have been important. So, we need black food coloring, powdered eggs, or a regular egg and an ink sac, and one drying agent, which I'll probably go that route because it's easier that way, and we need cactus powder. So, let's make the cactus powder. And cactus powder. I think I need more drying agent, to be honest. Yeah, that's pretty good. 60 of them, that's halfway decent. I'm out of drying agent, though. So we got 60 and 64, that's good. We can, grab a stack of seeds and make more drying agent. I think we need to use these seeds, or it doesn't work, so... But that's fine, I got a pretty good amount of seeds. Now I need ink sac. How many do I have? 49, that'll do. And what was the other thing I needed? Let's see. Egg, ink sac, cactus powder. Okay, that's all I needed. And for this, sugar and a bottle of milk. So, I think we pretty much got everything handled. I would just need to make some. What? Why would you do that? Okay. Yeah, we're just all gonna pretend that didn't happen. That cupboard is not different than the other cupboards. And I'm gonna go kill a crap ton more squid to change all of the colors. Because that is not cool. That is not freaking cool, man. Just, no. Now let's go and make our muscle milk, which I think everything would be in here now, like it should be. Muscle powder, muscle mix. Gave us 48 of those. Now if we take that stuff, can we plop it back in our cupboard? It's a different color now. We should be able to make 48. How many bottles of milk do I have? Not a lot. Let's make some bottles of milk. See, I want to make sure it's using the right bottles, because it's going to give me bottled milk. I need bottles of milk, so this is what I need. So we got, what, another 32? That should be good enough. And now we should be able to make muscle milk, straight up. We should have everything we need. Muscle milk! And 24, 8, Is that it? What am I missing? I can only make 32 of them? Still have rose powder. Still have cactuses. That was all the ink sacs we had. No, it ain't, because this would be... Am I missing sugar? No, there's sugar. Come on, you little cow. Making me look bad. Yeah, it's fine. We'll, give us 33 muscle milk, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead and take one here. It gives us regeneration for 13 seconds, strength for 2 minutes, resistance for 2 minutes, and a health boost for 2 minutes. So that is going to be probably our boss food. I mean, that's significantly better than a regular golden apple, and it's probably close to on par with a super apple. So I'm okay with that. Now, if you see down here, I did what I said I probably wasn't going to do, and I made... Well, that was quick. I made a redstone clock to make a bunch of plates, and that's because I'm pretty sure that it's going to be... Should only take 1 ingot, so we'll put 1 ingot in there to finish that job. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be like... Okay, I never really did immersive engineering. Like, I usually avoid it because it's a whole lot of nonsense. But I watched other people do it, and it's very resource intensive. So I wanted to get a bunch of stuff ready. And as you can see in our little chest there of progression, that I got a large amount of different plates ready to rock. So I don't want to go too overboard. As you can see, I ended up doing blocks of iron anyway. I know. But I don't want to end up going too overboard, because I think the first thing I want to make, or try to make, is a metal press. And a metal press will make these plates. It'll be a 1-for-1. 1 ingot for 1 plate. And that's kind of what I'm going for. That's going to be doing iron now, I think, until iron's pretty much gone. Whenever it gets close to almost empty, I'm going to change it back over to steel and do some more steel ones. We're probably going to need more copper ones too, but I got to do some more mining. I did mining between episodes, and I have stuff out here smelting up, but I don't really know what all I got going on here. It looks like we got some stuff going on. That's sad. That's a big waste. But we got a little bit of stuff. Not as much as I would like, but we got some stuff. So we can do all that, have all that together. And I even went and cleaned up all my nuggets for the most part, except for the bronze, because I use it for all my tools. I took my only 3 garnets, and I did something stupid. I made a garnet pickaxe, and I was like, if I change this to garnet, it might up the level to cobalt, because it's so much better than bronze, but apparently it doesn't. And I didn't want to have to use garnets to repair it, and it doesn't give that much of a durability boost, so I kind of just threw it aside, and now it's in this parts chest. So, I mean, I may take this one and make a Silk Touch pickaxe and just use this for just Silk Touch, so it doesn't go completely to waste. The healer buff, it heals your enemies, so it's not a good weapon thing, and you can't use it for armor, but it's still a very good tool material, so, I mean, I don't want to waste it, so I think I'm going to use it for strictly Silk Touch. which is something I'm probably going to do because I want to be able to silk touch clay, because I think it would be a lot better than going down the road of trying to use that stupid thing over and over again. What did I do here? Oh, I made the varied commodities book. That was... I went through and made a bunch of different books for different mod packs, so I could, do some off-camera research, so I didn't, so I can take out a bunch of the hiccups along the way. See, I made a chest for mod manuals, so that's, I think that's kind of a cool way of going about it. Now, this is going to be a pain again. 64, so I need at least 2 ingots. I gotta pay closer attention, that's my problem. It's like I'm catching the flu, but it's like not taking full effect. It's like I have a couple of the symptoms of having the flu, but it's like it's like not full force. If that makes sense, like it makes sense to me. Hopefully, it makes sense to you. So I think we got pretty much everything down. I don't put too much concern into all this. I'm probably gonna use the coins to get 64 copper. Like, I feel like that might be a good trade, because this is, like I said, it's going to be a very resource-intensive mod pack. So that's the only thing on here I might use it for. I mean, the rails might be okay for the iron, but I don't think I'm going to do that. And the chance cube is a possibility, but everything else is probably not going to happen. I thought about doing, for the stone tier, I might do these potions of blessings, and for the bronze tier, I might do the loot bags, maybe the treated lumber, maybe the slime balls, but there's nothing here that really stands out, so maybe the ink sacks. 32 ink sacks for a bronze coin will save me a lot of squid punching, so, I mean, that might be worth it for time's sake. So, now, the steel plates are pretty much leading us up to making the improved blast furnace, but to make the improved blast furnace, we need to make blast furnace preheaters, which I think we need... I don't know, I think you could hook 3 of it, like 1 to each side that isn't, like, directly in front. So I think you put one on, like, the east side, the west side, and the south side. So, but these cost a ton of iron sheets, and right now, you know what, I just got the blast furnace. I just got the normal one. It'd be cool to get a chance cube. Chance cubes are always cool, but... we just got the normal blast furnace. Yeah, it'd be nice to upgrade, but let's just take a step back, relax for a minute, and see if we can get a better progression of resources. So I think I want to go for the kinetic dynamo first. The kinetic dynamo takes redstone, iron plates, and copper coil blocks, which copper LV wire is 4 copper wires around a stick, and the copper wires are copper plates and shears, which give you 2 per, and you need 4 to make 4, so you need to make 4 of these to get 8 of these to make 4 of the other. Yeah, that's math. In order to make 8 of these, you need 8 of these wires, which means I need 8 plates. Is that a little bit simpler? Then we get this phylactery, which I'm not exactly sure what a phylactery is, or if that's how you pronounce it, but my high school education tells me phylactery is correct, but what do I know? My high school wasn't all that great. So let's plop this down, get that finished up, and let's switch to steel and get that pretty much finished up. Try to pay attention to it so we can hurry through all that, so we don't have to Actually, do you know what? I have 27 extra steel plates. So let's... Oh, crap. That was really fast. That was abnormally fast. Let's just take the clock off the wall for now. And let this just do its thing. Now, I need 2 iron ingots, because flint shears ain't gonna work. And that's silver and iron. And the flint shears won't work, and I don't have any other shears. So, now to make this, I need, what, 8 of these, I said? Wait, is that wrong? Does it have to be a special way? I hope I didn't mess up. That would really suck. Okay, I didn't mess up. What is this? What did I do wrong? I mean, if they took this out, did they take that recipe out? Because that would really suck. You think they'd give me a warning? Okay, it has to be a crafting table. That's kind of weird. But okay. So we need 8 of these, I think. And then I need to get iron, was it? I think it was iron. And then we go into this crafting table, and we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 2, and bam. This is what we need. Sticks. Sticks first. Sticks, and then iron. Sorry, like I said, it has been kind of a long day. I went to the hospital, and my pap's not at the hospital, but I went to the hospital. Wait, we need 2 of these, don't we? No, I need 1. We're good. But I went to the hospital because they have, well, cleaner restrooms than the bus station. So I walked over there, and I walk inside, and the fire alarm's going off. So I'm like, I completely disregard it and, continue to walk to the restroom. I do my business, and I leave the restroom. I mean, I don't know. I don't time myself, so like 15 minutes or so, 10 minutes maybe. I mean, I wasn't really rushing. The alarm was a little off-putting, but I wasn't like, oh, I better hurry up, and I wasn't like, taking my time either. So, I mean, I walk out, so I'm probably there for 15 minutes, maybe 20 total, and the alarm's still going off, and nobody's there. So I'm like, I mean, is the building? I was like, I seen these here people off to the side, and I'm like, is there something wrong? They're like, oh, we think it's just a drill, and I'm like, oh, okay, so we're all just gonna stand here with the alarm going off and just consider it being a drill. And I'm like, that just, I don't know. It just kind of had me a little confuzzled. And now we're frozen. Okay, we're back. So I need redstone. And I think that's all I needed, really. Yeah, so now we have a kinetic dynamo. Now, for my little surprise reveal, if I didn't already accidentally reveal it on with my, we get the phylactery. But if I didn't accidentally reveal it when I ran outside to check my thingy, I changed up the water wheels, and I made 1 for this whole setup. Then I made 2 for the kinetic dynamo. Now, I'm not sure, but I think that has to be turned around. Oh, and I put the backpack upgrade on my backpack, or on my chest plate, so now I have, I use this for the tools. I have it set to my tab key, and that seemed to be like a smart idea. I don't know which way this is supposed to go. And I'm strongly considering changing this from, like, putting all my kinetic stuff outside. Like, all the stuff from Better with Mods. I'm thinking about taking that all outside and putting the electrical stuff right in my base and use the windmill. That's kind of my thought process. But I don't really know if that's, like, the best idea. I think that's probably right? What if I broke this? Yeah, that's what I kind of thought. Yay, I fell in the water. It's alright. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that that's probably good. If not, when I set up LV connectors and whatnot, I could just rotate it until it puts out power. Right now, it isn't too concerning because, well, I don't have anything to power, so it's not that big of a deal. I don't know what you guys think of my little build here, but I mean, I think it's kind of cool. I put my strainers over here for now, and I'm kind of thinking about running like a line of hoppers down the center, and then do like these things going this way, and then if hoppers coming into the hoppers and these hoppers going into the hoppers, then all the hoppers going to like one like iron chest at the end, and then have like 4 or 5 of these going. But for right now, we're just gonna settle with that because, wow, that's something I'll do off camera because it's not progression based. So now, see, this is probably the face that needs to be facing that way. Unfortunately, I can't see in there, and I'm afraid to take these down because then it might be like I might not be able to get them back up because it took a lot of work to get these in there. So let's just continue with what we're doing, and then we'll come back to I'll make sure we're getting power from that. I chose the sanguine rose for the flower pot because it gives you regeneration. So like if I get into a pinch, I can just like hop on this and then, we're good to go. But sanguine rose makes me think of the Skyrim quest of the Daedra god, the sanguine rose staff. It makes me think of that. Like, I know that's kind of off topic, but it just, kind of makes me think, So now I think we got to go down this way. I think we go down this way. This is going to give us different power options. Thermoelectric is, I think you got to put like ice on one side and lava on the other, and the heat differential generates electricity. But I think we want to go this way because we need these to make the metal press. And I think we need these to make the metal press as well. So I think we're going to go this way and then shoot off this way and shoot off this way and see if the metal press pops up somewhere. That is the goal. So we need a light and a heavy engineering block. So light. You know what? It'd probably be better if I just typed in engineering. Engineering. Okay. The light engineering block. Now, it just so happens that we have a significant amount of these from raiding the villages. So let's use them up, shall we? I got 2 steel and 8 mechanical. So hopefully this one takes the steel, and if it takes the steel, then we are good. So this will give us the light engineering blocks. Come on. My mouse doesn't like to work. I don't know why. Go figure, right? Oh no, a block of electrum? It does take the steel ones, which is great, but it also takes blocks of steel. Oh man, and a block of electrum. That's a pain. Okay, so let's, a block of electrum's 9, so we need 5 of these, 5 of these. That's not 5. And we're going to throw these guys in our alloy kiln here, and hopefully we can just convert them into a block. If not, then that's going to be a pain, but, whatever's whatever. And see what I mean about it being very, very resource intensive. One set of heavy engineering blocks takes 4 blocks of steel and a block of electrum. Like, that's kind of a lot. So we have 1 block already. So we got to make 3 more. Like so. Our block of electrum's cooking up. We got to get redstone, cobblestone. Cobblestone. Redstone. And planks. To make the rest of the heavy engineering block, which we might as well make the pistons while we're waiting for that, because that's probably going to take a little bit of time. So that's 1 and 2, and hopefully we don't need. Oh, is that done already? Oh, by the way, nice little information here. I totally did not put 24 tanks all the way back there. There's definitely not 24 tanks lined up from start to finish here for creosote. So before you guys think that I would go out of my way to make a giant 24 block long hallway too high, or 12 block long hallway that's too high, and fill it with tanks just so I could deal with the immense amount of creosote to keep my coke production going, that is not the case. It is a mirage. Your eyes are playing tricks on you. Now, it's 24 tanks in a row. 16 buckets a tank. I didn't do the math, but that's a good amount. So it's like about 144 and 16, 160, 304 buckets. That's probably not right. I don't know. I don't, like I said, it's a long day. I don't feel like mathing. But anyways, let's do this. I don't think 304 is divisible by 16. You know what? I'm not putting that much thought into it. Right or wrong, I say it holds 304 buckets. You know how many buckets it holds? More than I should ever be able to use. That's how many buckets it holds. A loot crate. Yay, something useless. I love useless things. Now, here we go. Here's what we're talking about. This is what we're shooting for. Now we need the engineer's work press, which is an engineer's workbench, engineer's blueprint, and an engineer's blueprint. Does it matter what blueprint? Metal press mold. Okay, I don't think it matters. So we're going to kind of shoot for... Oh, we need just 2 blueprints. Okay, this actual recipe doesn't take blueprints. So we need a crafting table, 3 treated wood, and a treated wood fence, which that's kind of a pain. So I had this problem with my vanilla food pantry. It kept saying that they gave me that stupid Control-I error thing, and I was like, "What's going on? Why is this happening?" You know? And it's because in my chest, the only thing I had left was an empty bottle. So it was telling me like I had something in there, but it wasn't actually food. So it was kind of like it was messing with me. It was freaking messing with me. What is this? Is this the... I can't see what that is. So we're just gonna go like this, go like this, go like... Why is that? I can't just put it in my crafting table that way? Fine, whatever. Whatever. I don't care. Be that way. Typical Minecraft. That's how you feel. Engineer's workbench. And I think we're gonna, like... I would love to have this down here, but as you can see, I guess we can stick it right here. That works. But is that gonna remember that I had it? Good. So I just go grab 2 blueprints. I don't know how many of these are duplicates. I didn't really look at them, and I'm not going to. Figure we'll wait until it's important, and then we'll look at them. Another loot crate, yay! Bam, nothing. You got nothing. Yeah, well, story of my life, pal. Story of my life. Let's go back, and I wouldn't mind getting into the excavator, but we're going to focus on this, because this is going to cut our resource intensiveness in half, and that is, like, a big deal. Now, this is going to require a good bit of stuff, but it gives us a good bit of stuff. I don't know what a metal press projector is, but we can make half of this, I think, right now. So let's grab our engineering book and get into the metal press. Come on, manuals, engineering manual. Let's go into here and let's put away some of this stuff. That we can put away, because, well, that was dumb. You know why that was dumb? Because now, instead of having eggs in my inventory, I have raw eggs. That's a pain. Oh well. We could stick these in here, and we can stick this weird thing, I guess, in here. Until I figure out what that thing's for. And now let's see about the metal press in here. Let's see, simple machines probably? I mean, it's not like, if a turret is in here, I would imagine that simple, or that the other thing would probably be a simple machine too. But maybe not. What am I looking for again? I don't even remember what I'm looking for. Let's go to heavy machinery, maybe? Metal press, heavy machinery. I need 2 steel scaffolding, 1 redstone, so I pretty much need whatever it said on the quest. So let's make, let's see, what do we have for already made parts? Some steel rods, and I'm pretty sure those are useful. We'll grab these aluminum rods too, but I think that's pretty much all we have that's useful in this department. As far as ingots are concerned, I think I already have all the steel ingots I have left. I have some iron ingots. Let's grab these copper ones just to be safe, and let's craft up a redstone engineering block, which is complicated. Freaking complicated is what this is. Alright. So let's see what we can make that isn't complicated. So the steel scaffolding is fairly simple. I'm pretty sure it's like 3 steel rods and 3 steel ingots. So steel. I forgot there's like 20 mods in here that use different kinds of steel, but this will work. And we're just going to go ahead and make 2 sets of these. I know it gives me 6, and I only need, like, I don't know. I think I only need 2 for this project, but we'll need them for something else, and it'll free up an inventory space. So we're not gonna sweat it. I probably need to make more steel in between episodes anyway, so might as well just do what we got to do now. Let's see. Let's grab a slime ball. And let's do a piston. So let's do this. And this. And it gives us a sticky piston, which is on the metal. I hope it was a sticky piston. I believe it was a sticky piston. So that gives us the light engineering blocks, or the heavy, whatever engineering blocks we needed. The piston and the scaffolding. Now we need conveyor belts. And then it's going to take rubber. which is from Tech Reborn. Leather, that's more reasonable. Leather I have. So let's, should I shear it into pieces? Nah, we'll just do it. I mean, honestly, I could just go kill a bunch more cows. I mean, I know it's a little bit wasteful, but, I mean, I get 8 for 3 leather. That's reasonable. The only thing I'm missing to complete this is the redstone energy block, which was the most complicated piece, which obviously, being the most complicated, I saved it for last. So, let's claim... I got this? Maybe it just doesn't matter. We'll just claim that. And let's see what we can do for vacuum tubes. I need to make room for this junk. That's good for now. Vacuum tubes. I need to see if I got the blueprint, because if I don't have the blueprint, that's going to be a problem. Dragon's Breath cartridge. Casual cartridge. Arc Furnace electrodes, that's a good one. Looks like I have 2 of those ones. I think I have 2 of those ones, too. I have 2 of those ones. Okay, so apparently I probably have to make the blueprint, which I think is possible. So let's see, what do we need to do electrodes? Electrodes. Wait, is that the wrong thing? Vacuum tubes. Vacuum tubes is what I'm looking for. V-A-C-U-U-M. You know what? Let's just relax here for a second. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just do this. And we need the redstone thingy, which is redstone, copper plates, redstone thing. Piece of cake. Got all that. I do not have circuit boards. Circuit boards, I need insulating glass, which I do not have. Copper plates, I should have enough. And vacuum tubes. So, I need 2 vacuum tubes. Oh, and I need the engineer's blueprint for a crafting component. So, insulated glass is 2 pieces of glass, cactus dye, and iron dust. Iron dust is iron ore itself in a crusher. And you know what that, or in a millstone. You know what that means, right? I'm going to need that silk touch a little bit sooner because when I break iron ore, I get those little chunk things. I don't actually get iron ore, so we got to make silk touch to be able to get further, to be able to make the press. So that's going to kind of put us in a situation. So let's just put all this stuff away. Just throw those in there too. And let's get you know what? I'm just thinking it'll be better to do it this way anyway. So let's grab a bunch of that. Let's go over to our table. And let's go into here. We're going to grab this. What do I need? I need a bunch of gold, and I need something else to make the silk touch thingy. The silk touch gem, right? Yeah, that's the modifier. So I need 1 emerald, which I have. I need string around gold ingots. 4 of them. So I need string, gold ingots, and 1 emerald, which I can afford for this particular need. The only thing we're going to have to do is level up the pickaxe 1 level to be able to get a modifier for it, I think. Don't quote me. I don't know these things. This is just a guess. It's what I do with my sword, so you know. Do I get ecological twice? I don't think I do, but it's fine. I mean, I could switch it out when I make a mold. Make a copper one. Because copper is like the best of the choices when it comes to the bindings, I think. Because it gives you well established and it has a durability bonus. And we need to go to the crafting table. We need to do gold surrounded by string. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the tool station, which it has no modifier. So we have to go level this up real quick. Which is fine, because we're going to have to find iron anyway. So, I have been doing... I think we're going to have to end the episode, to be honest. By the time I find iron and get it crushed up and all that stuff, it's going to be a little later, and I'm already 41 minutes deep, so let's end the episode here. Oh no, we can't! I have to go set up the portal. We're doing the portal, then I'm ending the episode. How do I do the portal for the Twilight? Like, that is an interesting question. We might not be doing the portal. Let's just, I'm pretty sure I've seen someone do it before. You need bam, and bam, and then we gotta go in here. That is not... Use the door, my friend. Use the door. So let's go into here, and we need flowers. Let's use, tulips. Tulips look good. Which I don't think I hope it doesn't matter, because if I just grab the wrong flowers, that would be emotionally devastating. So let's, should have probably just slept. Okay. Alright, so let's do this, oh man. See if we can get somewhere where I'm not going to get pricked to death by these cacti, or killed by angry zombies. You know what? This is more complicated than I thought it was, because it needs to be surrounded by grass, correct? So let's, where can we put this? I guess right here's alright, right? Because I think it goes like this, and then we need 1, 2, then we gotta surround it with flowers, I think. Like I said, don't quote me, because I've never actually done this portal. The last mod pack I played that had the Twilight in it, I used the cakes. So I don't really know. The thing is that I'm a little stuck on is you have to throw something in the portal. I don't remember what it is. Let's see here. Is there a Twilight Forest mod book? Hang on, I'm gonna hurry up and go watch a YouTube video. I'll be right back. I'm just kidding. Let's see, Twilight. I should probably go at Twilight. Nothing looks familiar. I thought something would like stand out to me if I went to the mod pack. There's 5 pages, so I might find something. I'm looking for either something that jumps out at me as like, hey, try throwing this in a hole. or a book that'll tell me Minotaur Twilight Portal. This block has effects that are not yet implemented. That doesn't really help me. I don't think that's it. Traveler's Logbook. What does it take to make this? So a Twilight Sapling. A gear in a book makes this thing. It's a recipe by Better with mods, so I'm guessing that's probably not it. Alright guys, I guess I'm gonna have to let you go, and we'll have to figure out how to actually activate the portal, because I'm sure that that's how it works, like how it's supposed to be started. So I'm gonna get my Silk Touch pickaxe, gonna get ore, and then I'm gonna get the portal up and running, and then I will see you guys next episode. I might do some extra mining in between, but yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. Thanks for watching. Sorry for not getting the portal open like I said I was going to, but you know what? Can't please everybody all the time. I can't even please myself half the time. So, sorry. Have a good night. Catch you guys next time.